Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is just going to be somewhat of a maintenancing and servicing this tractor video. This is the 140 that we rebuilt on the channel. Has a brand new engine in it. I completely rebuilt this engine. You guys saw that. If you didn't, I will link the video in the description, and you guys can go back. Actually, I'll link both videos where I picked this up and tore it apart, and then the other video that I rebuilt it. Sorry if you hear any background noise. We got cats screwing around playing. So I wanted to change the oil at 10 hours. If you guys don't remember, the gauge had 0.4 hours on it when I bought it, got it. We are now at 11.1. So, take it over to the shop and probably change all the fluids. I'm not sure if I'm going to change this fluid or not. I do have a new filter for it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to change the fluid in it. I can't check that yet because it's stuck on there. I need to get channel locks and pull it off. Hard to see because it won't focus, but we're good on oil. Got a quarter tank of gas, and I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to leave it on there for now. So let's fire it up and head on over to the other barn. Okie dokie. So, let's recheck all the fluids. Well, not recheck all the fluids. Let's check that fluid. We're going to drain that anyway. So we'll get this draining, and then I'd like to check the transmission fluid, see what it looks like, see what it is. Not sure if I'm going to change it yet or not, so let's get to that. Okay, I'm going to get under there and pull the drain plug. I'm going to try and make it so you guys can see in case somebody out there is watching this for educational purposes, but there's no promises because it's probably kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, so right there is the drain plug on this 140. What I do is, well, I thread it, I hold it up in there. Holy piss, how long does this thing need to be? Oh. Ooh, that doesn't look all so good, does it? Well, maybe it's not too bad. So, I'm going to let that drain. I'll bring you back. I wiped the drain plug off. There was no metal shavings or anything like that on it. So now, oil's not looking super great, but it's going to be new here soon. So it's only got 10 hours on it. Now I'm going to get some channel locks and pull that rear cap, and we're going to see what's in there. Jeez. It appears to be in the safe marks. Let me wipe it off and look at it again. Here's what it looks like. Fairly dirty. I'm going to go over here and try and get some of this junk off of it. Scrubbed all the lettering off. Just kidding. That's much cleaner. So let's put it back in and see what it ends up as. Ooh, boy, this is a stubborn one. It is oil, and it is almost to the top of safe, and it smells good. Seems to be decent. Doesn't seem to have any problems with it. So I'm just going to add a little to it and replace the filter and call it good. It's dripping every now and again, so once it drips, if I can get the plug to start over here with my left hand. Trying to film with one hand and do this with the other isn't working so good. So sorry about the cruddy camera angles. Now we got a drain. Well, we don't have to drain. There'll be a little bit comes out, but let's see if I can get you guys up in there. 4/8 of 05 was the last time that was changed. So, yeah. I am able to turn it by hand here. Just in case anybody is wondering why it doesn't have the hours written on it, this did not have an hour meter from the factory or before I bought it. I put that on there in order to know how many hours I've put on the engine. So, like I was saying, I put the hour meter on. If you guys watched the video, I believe I told you we built this bracket and I wired it up, and I just hooked it directly to the hot on the coil. This is my wire. It runs up here. And then of course blue is ground, because that's what I had readily available. So it's not factory. I will be writing the hours and date on this filter. I'll write 11.2 because it's halfway between. Eventually I need to get a hose the right size for this and run it down, but I don't plan on spilling enough of Biden's expensive as hell gas to need it, so I'm not too worried about it yet. But I'm gonna go grab that filter and then we can put it on and top the transmission off. Oh, first I need to put oil in the engine. Oh, it says we're way above full. Didn't put that much in yet, did I? Look how high above full it claims we are. Let's wipe that off and try again. I wonder if it's all up on the walls of the dipstick tube. No, it claims that we're still that high. Well, let's let it sit and settle and get where it needs to be. And we will put the new filter on and go from there, I guess. Okay, here's my new filter. Today is 9/6/22. 11.2 hours. Brand new motor. So let's put it on there. 9/6/22, 11.2 hours. It's on there, brand new. Let's top off the hydraulic fluid and go from there. Something else, I'm not sure if it'll be in this video, but the third hydraulic for the angle on the blade. Let me show you guys here once I get up off the floor. All this is play. So I'd eventually like to find out exactly where that is and fix it, but I'm not sure if it'll be tonight or not. So let's recheck our fluid, since we had some obviously come out, and go from there. Okay, so change of plans. I'm just gonna do it the right way and drain the oil out of the transmission completely. Ooh, if I can figure out how. I don't think these have a drain plug. I think you just gotta pull this. I don't know if this crescent, oh, it's gonna go big enough. Oh. It's obvious that over the years this has had both kinds of oil in it, ATF and the correct hydraulic oil. So They're mixed together in there some, and they still will be a little bit once I change it, because it's got everything in all the lines. But I'm just going to change it and do it the right way, because it holds 5 quarts. It says change every 500 hours, meaning that once I do this once, I don't plan on putting enough hours on this thing to have to do it again. So here we go. Oh. By the way, oh, you guys can't see that. Never mind. You guys can't see what brand this is. It's Hyper Tough. Don't know if that's the brand or not. This pan, it's broke, so I can only go so full with it. Ugh. But I think it was a TSC model, maybe a Roll King. Anyway, don't buy them, they're junk. Oil filter fell on one and broke it. Oh. Oh. As you see, I don't know if I already said it or not, decided to do it the right way. I'm just going to change all the fluid because it's the correct thing to do. So we are now going to put 5 quarts of hydrostatic John Deere oil in through a teeny tiny straw. So let's get to it. And by the way, the reason I wanted to kind of cheap out and not do it this way is because it's approaching $150 for a 5-gallon bucket right now. So yeah, wanted to get the cheap way out kind of, but that's okay. Better to do it right. So let's get to filling. Okay, well, some of you might laugh at me for using this teeny tiny itty bitty little funnel, but it's the only one that fits in the damn hole. Sunstrand, Deere, whoever made and designed this dipstick didn't have a brain. Holds 5 quarts. It'll be pretty much like the 420 if you guys watched or remember that. I think it took me almost an hour to fill it up because it was a small tube like that I had to get every bit of the oil through. So that's another darn good reason that I didn't want to do this, but at least now that I'm going to do it, I won't have to do it for another 500 hours, so long ass time. But yeah, so let's get to it. Cut this part out, didn't I? And this is going to be time lapse too, I think. We're over full. Now we still have to fill the filter. So let's check the engine oil and fire it up. And yeah, I think it's still going to be over full. Yep. Well, I'm going to start it anyway. So, see what it does. It should fire right up. We didn't do anything with the fuel system. Make sure it's not leaking. I don't see anything. Run a hydraulic function here. We're apparently still filling it up. Let's check it now. Oops. Now there's nothing at all on the thing again. So that's kind of what I figured. Let's keep going. Probably gonna hit another time lapse here. Still up here. Start it again. Run the hydraulic functions some more. See what it does this time. Still over full. Just a little bit. So we're going to call that good, I would say. Okay guys, this is the oil that came out of the transmission. See, it has a red tint to it. So we're clean now. Transmission's good. This is a little over full still, significantly actually. I measured and it's still only up here. So it's still a few inches below the crankshaft, and seems to leak a little bit of oil. Probably out of the valve cover because I didn't put any sealant on it. I just put it together. I've had a lot of trouble in the past with valve covers. And yeah, the side of the block's wet under the valve cover, so I probably need to take that off and fix that problem, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't use it a lot and it doesn't leak a lot. So that's going to be it for me. In this video, I greased the whole tractor. Everything got greased. Changed all the fluids. Got 11.2 hours, like you guys have seen. Did everything to it. Did grease fitting here, in the wheel, spindle on both sides. Grease fitting in this. And then you can perhaps see it in there. Got that grease fitting and a bunch of other lift and drive fittings. That was probably half a dozen of them. But that's it for me tonight. That is going to be it for the video as well. Thanks for watching. I know that I don't put out a whole lot of content, especially lately. That should change here pretty soon. It's starting to get cooler, so I'm able to come out here more and do things. Also, not this weekend, but the next weekend, I am going to a show, tractor show, not just John Deere, in Michigan. So, I'm not taking any tractors. I am going to drive up Saturday, and we're going to hang out and talk to people on Saturday, and then we're coming home. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday show. I probably will be doing a little bit of filming at the show. Probably just videotape all the tractors or something. But that's the plan. I will catch you guys on the next video. Please like the video if you liked it. And if you have any questions, video requests, anything like that, let me know. And I'll try and oblige to any requests I get. So if you liked the video and you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It tells YouTube I do a good job. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.